Hello, Floss Tube. Welcome back to our channel. It's episode 132, and today is Tuesday, September 12th, 2023. And yeah, we're back. It's been very consistent lately, which is weird for us, but yeah, we're here. We've been sticking to a pretty good schedule so far this summer. So yeah, let's get into it. We don't have a ton to talk about tonight, but we did have a couple retreat updates for all of y'all. So Jodi, do you want to give a couple updates?
Do I?
What, were we just talking about this before we hit record? We weren't talking before this.
So we have so if you've been to our retreat before, you know, and if you haven't been to our retreat before and you are coming, something that we have done every year is we pick a very special designer to design an exclusive pattern for our retreat attendees. And that pattern is sent out prior to the retreat for you to stitch up and bring with you. And then we do a finishing table at the retreat so that you can FFO your piece with 200 of your closest friends. So this year, our designer is Dirty Annie. We are so excited. And here's the best part. She's coming. She's coming to the retreat.
Is the best part.
Yeah.
So we are super pumped. If you are a paid attendee, we will be sending out the pattern soon. We have seen it. It is so cute. And we are very excited about it. So yeah, I'm pumped.
I'm pumped. I'm so pumped. I'm so excited to meet her in person. And yeah, the pattern is cute. It's going to be easy to stitch up. We never do like a big pattern, so don't worry about, it's not like 100 by 100. We keep it very manageable. You can stitch it with whatever fabric you want, whatever floss you want, make it your own. And then, like Jodi said, we get to do a finishing table, and Erin runs the best finishing table on the planet. She has the patience of a saint. And we really enjoy it.
Very far away.
Yeah. And I will be hiding and doing something else. But Annie will be there too. So I'm sure she'll be up at the finishing table to see your finishes. And then it's always really fun. Everybody that FFOs it at the retreat, we always take a big group photo of us all holding our finishes. And that is it's the best photo on the planet because it's so amazing to see everybody's take on the pattern and see it stitched up, and then the whole group of us that finished it. So like Jodi said, we'll get it out to you. The plan will be to hopefully get it sent out to everyone who's registered via email on November 1st. So you have plenty of time before April to get it all stitched up. So no problems there. Yeah. Very exciting. What else? The Facebook group. Oh, Erin has been monitoring the Facebook group diligently for 2024 retreat attendees. If you type in 2024 SES retreat attendees, it is a Facebook page dedicated to the 2024 retreat. So you can find friends, you can find roommates, you can make a date with somebody and plan to meet up at the event. So for those of you who are a little nervous, this is maybe your first retreat that you're coming to and you're nervous you're not going to know anybody, there are going to be there's a lot of activity in the group. People share their travel plans. People share hey, we're going to, meet for dinner on Thursday night before the retreat for anyone that wants to show up. So there's a lot of friendships that form through that Facebook group, and you can get all of the info that you need for the retreat in that Facebook group. The info sheet is posted there again for anyone who needs it. It has the hotel link attached to it. And then all the details about the retreat are going to be on that Facebook page. So if you haven't joined already and you are a paid attendee, please go join that group so we can get you into the group so you can be a part of the action. And that is ongoing now. We have quite a few people in it, right, Erin?
Yeah, we're at about 100. So we're like halfway there. So half of you still need to join it. But just as a friendly reminder, it is only for paid attendees. And we check that before we accept you into the group. So
Yeah, yep, absolutely. And the waitlist is still active and open. So if you feel like, you're missing out and you want a chance to come, please put your name on the wait list. People will drop out before April. We know that. And if we can refill those spots, we will. The deadline to get a refund for those of you who've paid is December 31st. So after that time, you don't get a refund, but your spot may or may not open back up. We will take care of filling that spot. You can't send your spot to somebody else. We just go through the wait list and go to the next people and send them an invoice and kind of go from there. So there's always a chance. We say that every year, but this year there could be an even better chance. If you're on the wait list and you want to get a spot, there's an opportunity to come. Things always happen. So that's what we'll say about that. So November 1st, look for the pattern, and then apparel orders for those of you who are ready for apparel. We announced this last time, but the plan is to get that order form out, Jodi, when?
November 1st. Right?
November 1st.
Yeah.
Thanks,
So a lot
Erin.
of action on November 1st. I love it. I'm making myself a note because I'm going to forget. And I think like we talked about last time, we do have that new exclusive logo for some of the stuff that we'll have for the retreat this year. We'll also have, some things that still have our original logo on it. But the apparel is going to be that 2024 specific branding. We're really excited about it. And yeah, so if you've purchased SCS apparel in the past because you've been an attendee, and maybe this is your third year coming and you're like, how many of the same SCS logo shirts do you need? I mean, I have a whole closet full. We all have a whole closet full. So there's never too much, but you have an opportunity to get something that looks a little bit different this year. So that's also a good thing. All right. So I think that's all we have for retreat announcements. I think those were the big ones. So let's get into stitching, shall we? Erin, you're first tonight. What have you received or purchased or what's going on?
Okay, so I did a seasons run because after our last video, Brooke, she sent me something to stitch, which I'll show in my finishes. But she also was like, hey, when I come to Pittsburgh, can we go to Seasons? Because every time you go, it seems like you find something really cool. And I was like, I'll do you one better. I'll just go. I mean, of course we can go, but I'll go and pick you up some goodies. So Brooke, if you're watching, turn away because I'm going to show what I'm about to send you. But I found some really cute stuff.
Brooke, don't watch.
It is.
Oh, that's cute.
And everything's like $1.50 at most there.
Oh,
So these were like $1 because she loves gnomes. And then I found even bigger of those wooden pieces.
Ooh.
How cute are those?
Mm-hmm.
I got her these butterfly ones.
Cute.
Yeah. And then that's all the stuff for Brooke. And then I found this guy for me. And what I want to do is I'll show you, I bought a pattern that's like a long house kind of thing. And I want to try to fit it into here.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it doesn't matter that it says fall on it. I thought about that later. Like I'm probably going to completely cover that up. But this only cost $2. So it's like, doesn't matter.
No, you can't beat it.
And that is great. I wanted to show Jonathan was just in Africa and he brought me back this chocolate bar and I wanted to give him a shout out for that because I'm pretty excited about it.
I bet it's delicious.
I can't wait. It says Jamestown Lighthouse and it looks really good.
Nice.
Is Africa known for good chocolate? I don't know.
I think so. They grow coffee there, so I'm assuming like coffee, chocolate, those grow in the same climate, right?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. He's going to England next. I'm like, that package better be expensive when he comes home.
Oh, the British snacks.
I want all the snacks.
List.
All the salty. I want all the tea you can find. Just stuff. Bring an extra suitcase. Oh, so cool. I got this at Joann's the last time I went, and what I've been doing is snipping off the pumpkins and using them in, you'll see in one of my finishes coming up.
Cute.
I love it.
Mhm.
Okay, and I bought 2 patterns. Well, this pattern I already had, but it's the new one came out. It's the Tiny Modernist, the 2023 Halloween sale. That little guy came out.
Oh, that was so
Cute.
cute. I love that one. Mhm.
So cute. I can't wait to see what the last part is. And then, as I said I would, after our last video, I bought the Croquetta Go-Go. Is that how you say her name?
I think so.
Okay, so I got the autumn one, which is super cute.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, that's really cute.
Girl, look at this. I just love it so much. So those are the houses. I want to do the Halloween one and I want to do that one.
Cute.
Look at the cats on the fence. They're so cute.
Mhm.
All right, so here's the Halloween one. And I did stitch something for this up that I'll show in my finishes later.
Oh, I love that
Look at
one.
how cute the,
Look
I
at that
can't.
witch.
I like the flowers in the corners with that little skull pot. Those
And
are-
there's too many cute things in this, aren't there? And look at these little ghosts holding the pumpkins.
Oh yeah, that's a
That's
cute
cute.
one.
It's so cute. So anyways, it's available. Her Etsy was shut down for a very long time. And as soon as it opened back up, I was like, I want all the things. So highly recommend. You get them, and they're all like PDFs. So you get them instantly, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
Well, that was a haul for sure.
Yeah,
That was
goodness.
all.
Mhm.
Woo! I mean, my husband was out of town. I shop when I feel sad. So.
I was gonna say, like, that's the most shopping you've done in a long time. Weird that Jonathan wasn't here.
Yeah.
Weird, huh?
Whatever helps you get through the day. You know, you're dealing with 2 kids on your own. So what are you going to do? You're going to put them to bed and then do a little online
And
shopping,
shop to make mommy happy.
drink some wine and do some online shopping. Yeah.
That's
Joe, what did
exactly
you
what
buy
happened.
or get this week?
So I'm working on a small for an exchange that we're doing, but so I can't show that, but that's the shopping that I did do. I ran into Erin at Joann's. So that was fun. That was the highlight of my shopping. So that's the only stuff I bought. I can't show it to you guys, but I did receive, Kristen brought this to me and I couldn't even like my jaw, I had to scrape my jaw off the ground. So she dropped off a package to me and inside was her 5 o'clock pattern. And I was like, hey, I think you accidentally like put your finish in my bag. And she was like, nope, I want you to have it. What? You want me to have this? I know. So I have been racking my brain on how to finish this because I have to have it on my wall next to my desk. And I look at it all the time.
It's just
Like I cannot stop looking at it. The color variations and the details and just the tininess of it, like I can't deal with it. So this was the highlight of my week. Kristen, I love you. Thank you.
I love you. Yeah, she was like, why is this in here? And I'm like, it's for you. And she's like, no. And I'm like, yeah.
What do you mean it's for me? And why is it in like a Ziploc? You're so stupid. Like, why do you treat your finishes like this?
Guess this one's just still sitting here. So
Oh, no.
I have no respect for my cross stitch finishes.
0. And it was in here and like the corner was like folded over. I was like,
No.
I'm terrible. What can I say?
so that's my stitchy kindness.
Yeah.
That was a big kindness.
Okay, so I finally broke down and I decided what I was gonna do for Saga from Log Nog. You can really mess that up.
Log
You can you can really mess. She should have just called it that, to be honest, because long dog is it's hard to say. Okay, you want to just say dong, but anyway, I finally picked a color scheme. So of course, I had to employ the fabric expert, Jodi.
I don't have it with me.
What do I do?
It's upstairs.
That's fine. But we find, like, because I haven't stitched it yet. I don't have the floss. So none of it will even make sense, but we're going to go with a gold fabric with 820, which is the DMC navy blue, which is like my favorite color. I'm going to do that. So I ordered the floss from DMC. I was going to order a cone. And then I was like, I don't even know if I need a whole cone, because if I'm stitching on 56, that's one thread and it's like going to be super tiny. Even though I could use a cone of 820, I'm sure I could figure out another way to use it. But I ended up buying individual skeins from DMC. They're on their way. Who knows when I'm going to actually get it. But I'm so excited to start it. Like, I really want to finish my smalls project that I'm working on so I can get started on Saga, because that'll be like my all the time project. And then I'll just, do some smaller projects here and there. And the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine came out, but I haven't gotten it yet. Like, I have nothing to show. I got like cool stuff. I ordered a whole thing of
one,
but I don't have that yet either. So I have nothing to show. I'm sorry.
Wait, it's the fall Punch Needle and Primitive.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't.
Come on.
Yeah. So I'm super excited. I know that they just like started shipping them out, so I should have it like any day now, but I want it. And I know I have the digital pattern, but I like having the I like looking through the magazine, So anyway, so it's on its way, but I have nothing to show. So that's all. That's all I've purchased is just thread, and that's it. Okay, so let's get into finishes, shall we? I'm sure Erin has some goodies for us this evening. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to start with some Cat on Creation stuff. So I had somebody message me and they were like, hey, I am not in love this fall, but I like your pattern. Do you think you could like maybe make one that's more generic? And then Jonathan said something similar to me. He's like, what if somebody doesn't want to like be in love during the fall? What would you do then? And I was like, okay, let me rethink this. So I did create a generic pattern that is available now. Where it's
love it.
Fall.
I love that
Squirrel.
That's so cute.
My daughter is obsessed with squirrels, so I put it on whatever I can. But if you're interested in this, I only have like 10 available, but I'll put the link below, and it's still out there. If you're interested and you just didn't like the love part, this is my little nod to everybody else.
I love it. That's so
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is my Christmas pattern, and this is going to be available, lights up, on Friday, the 15th. 15th at 10 a.m. I will be putting this up for sale officially. So check my Instagram, and I'll also put the link below so that you can be linked right to the Google form.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a ton of them because painting these was a lot of work, but I made some. So if you're interested, get on there quick because there's not a lot. And then you, of course, would get your own letter, whatever letter you are interested in getting for your last name, or if it's a gift for a teacher, or if it's a gift for like your mother-in-law. I had a friend once at a birthday party that was like, my in-laws for Christmas, we're only allowed to make presents for each other. And I was like, girl, do I have the hobby for you?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So this is something you could very easily make and say you made and give to your in-laws.
It's a great gift. Yeah.
So those will be available on Friday.
Okay.
Okay, next up, I received this kit from Brooke, who is making her own kits. These are all going to be like university themed kits, and they're meant to be, you pick them up, you can stitch them like while you're watching a game, or if you're on vacation in Michigan at the beach. It's like an easy stitch kind of thing, but it's a whole package. So my Studio Create, this is what this one is.
Cute.
Brooke went to Michigan State University, and if you are from Michigan, I'm guessing other people know this, but like Michigan and Michigan State do not like each other. So much so that Brooke could not stitch this herself. She said, I took it out, I hooped it, I got ready to stitch it, and I literally couldn't do it. And Michigan, so I was like, I don't care. I'm neutral. I like everybody. So I was like, fine, I'll stitch it. So here it is. This is what it looks like when it's all done.
Oh, that fabric
Wow.
is so good.
It's so bright and just vibrant. Wow.
And it was really fun to stitch. Once you outline it, I was just taking this like to the park with my girls.
Yeah.
And it was just like a nice thing to distract me instead of scrolling on my phone. I was stitching this up.
Mm-hmm.
So highly recommend. Again, good Christmas presents and good for like beach vacations. So My Studio Create, check her out.
Is she doing any other colleges or is she only doing?
She has Michigan and she has Michigan State right now. I know she'll never do Ohio. Sorry. I'm sure that one's just as difficult for her to stitch.
If she does a Penn State one, tell her to hit me up because I'll do the
I
Penn State.
will definitely. And I had somebody very concerned send me a message on Instagram and say, I hope she's getting licensing. She is. I promise you guys, all of this is legitimate. She's going through the proper channels. Like she works at the university, so she knows what she's doing. But
Right.
she will be doing more as long as she can get the licensing, because there is like a whole, thing with all of that stuff. But,
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
but I'll let you know. That's like, maybe I can even send her that suggestion because I like that idea. Maybe she will do Ohio. I mean, if she could do U of M, she could do anything, frankly. Sky's the limit.
Yeah. That's a cross stitch pattern. I'm sure they shouldn't have any problem with it, but I get
Right?
it. Licensing thing, it gets weird.
Yeah, it's so weird. I dated this guy once that was like, he did like MLB logos. And I remember it was all very complicated, like what you could put stuff on. And honestly, it was really boring.
Yeah.
Okay. He didn't last long.
That
It
didn't
sounds
work out.
You're like, great.
Cool.
This is a dumb conversation.
Look, I like the Tigers, but I don't care.
Let's talk about something else, please.
All right, so I finished my hands-on design October piece, which is what I used my
Oh,
Looking
cute.
for.
Oh, that's adorable.
and I got
That's
this
really
is what I was
cute.
getting when I ran into you, Jodi. I was getting the stuff
Oh,
to make sure.
yay.
That's a
Yeah.
cute pattern.
Thank you. That's what made me switch, because I really liked her October, November. Her fall patterns were so much better than the other ones.
Mhm.
So I'm very happy I made that switch and can put that out. Okay, so did you know that at Joann's, they are now selling Bella and Canvas shirts? And if you have a Joann's card and get 50% off an unmarked off thing, they're like $4 shirts.
Wow.
Did you also know Bella and Canvas shirts are like the only shirts that I wear?
Yes.
Yeah.
I bought one and then I was like, it's cute and I could just wear it plain. But like, what if I cross stitch something on it? What would that look like? So I stitched part of that Forquette a Go-Go. It's the Halloween wall one. I stitched that little guy up on it.
Erin!
So I'm so excited to wear it. Look how cute it is. I didn't know how to sew it tonight.
My God.
It's
Look
so
how
cute.
It has a little boob.
So how did you do it? Did you put like
I
the,
used Jodi technique. I had a few left over and I put that on top of it. What is it called? The waist
Soluble
canvas?
canvas.
Yeah. I just put that on top of it, put it in a hoop. And it's like, your neck is down enough that you can stitch it like this and it was fine. I think if I did it again, I would pick a slightly bigger pattern because when you wash it, it does shrink up a little bit, the pattern itself. Like the stitching shrunk up a little.
I love it so much.
I do too. I want to do that.
Yeah, do it. Oh my gosh. I also bought a black hooded sweatshirt for like $10. You guys, I'm so excited about this whole Bella and Canvas thing. I can't believe they're selling it.
For those of you that don't know, Bella and Canvas is the brand of our SCS gear, and it's the most comfortable shirts ever.
Yes, it's like the most comfortable. I have a really weird thing about my neck and like what's comfortable on my neck. And Bella and Canvas is like the one thing I can wear. So to have a place where I can just like shop and there's tons of it, it's very exciting.
And it's like $4. That's the bigger kicker.
After the sale, like $4.
That's
incredible.
Cute.
That's incredible.
Thank you. I'm really excited about it. I was so excited to show you guys this.
I love it.
I love it.
Thank you. I'm pumped.
The sky's the limit.
Be pumped.
You can stash for every season.
I know. And the black one, I'm thinking about putting like a big white ghost in the corner somehow. Yeah, right? Yeah. I'm really excited.
Okay, so what type of needle did you have to use for this? Because obviously to get through the shirt material or through the sweatshirt material is going to be a little bit more difficult than attached.
Yeah, I didn't use my standard one. I didn't have the ballpoint at the end. It's more of like just a pointy one, but it's just a standard needle.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. Nothing fancy. And you've got that canvas. I mean, that it makes everything. I did use 3 strands. That's the one thing I would say. I used 3 strands except for the white and black, which were the
Flosh.
The flosh. Thank you.
Got it. Okay.
But everything, I would recommend doing it a little bit thicker.
Oh, that's good to know.
To make sure it shows up. Yeah.
I love it.
So good.
They're so grumpy.
It's so cute.
I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to wear it. I haven't worn it because I've been wanting to save it for the show, and that's.
You should have worn it tonight, and then we would have been like, wait a second.
I thought about that. I'm like, then I could be like, look.
I love it so much.
Yay. Oh, thank you. I'm really excited about it.
You were a stitching maniac the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know how, because honestly, there were several nights where I didn't stitch a thing because I was exhausted.
Yeah, I get it. There's some nights that you're just like, I have it all out, but I still don't feel like turning my light on and getting
I'm even sitting over in the corner, and yet all I'm doing is scrolling on Instagram because it's so much easier.
It's less like mental.
Yeah.
I know.
Way easier. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice finishes this week.
Thank you.
Jo, do you have any finishes?
Yes, I do. So I got this cool wooden piece, and I stitched up this little guy. So I stitched up the little graveyard, and it says, this graveyard looks overcrowded. And then you turn it, and it says, people must be dying to get in.
That's so cute.
And it's so cool, and it just like sits on a desk, and it's like a, just like a turny thing. So I thought, just make a cute little joke about it. And Erin, these are the little wooden things that you gave me from Seasons.
Yeah.
So I just colored them and stuck them on.
Look how well they fit. That's so good. I'm so glad.
I know. And this ghost is from there too. He's behind my organza.
Oh yeah. Look how cute he is.
Yeah. So that was
I love that.
my fun little piece. And then I have been like wanting to play more with embroidery. So embroidery on organza, on tulle, whatever, it sucks. But I was able to pull this off. I don't know how, but I was. So I have to hold something up behind this because it's hard to see, but this is my
God.
I Need a Girl. So I just did like an outline. I just did like a running, I don't even know, this probably isn't even like an official stitch, but I just did like a running stitch, and I didn't bring all of my stitches to the front. Like I left my back stitches in the back because you can see them. So I didn't have to like double my stitches up into the front. So I was going like in and out like this, but my outs didn't have to come back around because you can see them still. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus,
Okay.
Jodi, the way your mind has to work to do that is crazy. That's
Well, I
insane.
started to do it, and then I was like, why am I like these parts are gonna look thicker because you can see the back of the stitches.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, why do they have to all be in the front? Like you can see them regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yep.
Wow, that's cool.
So,
Good. Look at Nina,
really
girl.
so that's one. So then after I did that one, I was like, well, I gotta do Lucille. So I did her.
Oh my gosh.
But it's like so sheer.
It looks amazing.
I
Oh
love it.
Thank you. So yeah, that was and I didn't use soluble canvas for that. I just put the tool in the hoop and did it right on there.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So that's it. That's all I got.
I love them. They're so good.
That's very
Thank
cool.
you.
How did you get, if you didn't use the soluble, how did you do it? How did you stitch it?
Like I just did it right on the tool.
But what were you looking at to stitch it? Like, were you looking at a picture or were you just,
Yes.
oh my God. Oh.
Aw, my baby.
I was rubbing him with my feet, and then he was like, well, if you're going to rub me, then hold me.
I'm just picking up. You were looking at a picture.
Yes, because you can't so when you embroider, this is the biggest problem, is when you embroider, you transfer a design onto your fabric. But you can't do that. It won't you can't draw on this.
So you just essentially drew that. It's like your hand drawing something.
Well, so I had a reference, I had it on paper.
Yeah.
And then I just stitched it on here.
Well, you make it sound like that's easy, but that is a very
Yeah. So explain to us how this happened, because we don't get it.
It just happened. I don't know.
That's crazy. I'm so impressed by that.
Thanks. My little babies.
They're babies.
And I have gray walls, so I was like, oh, I'll put these on the wall, but that won't work. So I have to put something behind them.
Oh, got it.
Maybe I'll put them somewhere else. I don't know. We'll see.
I have no finishes this week because I have been stitching furiously on this smalls exchange for the Sweater Weather retreat. I stupidly chose a pattern.
Which, hold on a second. There's no official smalls exchange for the retreat. So if you're going to that,
Don't ask.
don't panic. There's no smalls exchange. This is something that we're doing with a small group of people.
Yeah. This was something that was decided at StitchCon 2022, if that gives you any indication of
How on top of it we
how
are.
long this has been going on. But anyway, I picked a deceivingly big pattern. It has taken me forever and a day to stitch. I am 75% done with it. So as soon as I get that done, then I can get back to doing my regular stitching, but I have no finishes tonight. So let's get into whips, shall we? Erin, what are you working on?
I only have the one, and it's very similar to what my shirt is. It's like the rest of it. I'm going to do the whole house.
Cute.
So I started with the house, and then I'm going to try to put it into that wood thing that I said. But literally, that's all I got done of it. That's how little I did on that.
That's
I
nice.
like your fabric choice.
That's nice fabric. Oscar,
Yeah.
the camera.
Awesome. I like your nose. It tastes good.
He wants on the table. That's not happening right now. Okay, Jodi, what have you been stitching on?
I haven't.
Okay. She stitches furiously and has finishes, and then she doesn't have any whips, which is fine because I don't have finishes.
Don't.
The one thing that I did work a little bit more on, because I had to just take a break from working on the smaller stitch that I've been doing, is I really wanted to finish this one, which is the Barbara Anna, what's it called? Halloween, the Moon Laughs. And this one I am doing, if you recall, on a Jodi fabric on 40 count, but I'm doing 1/1 on 40 count. And I made some more progress.
Oh my God, it's so tiny.
As It's only, I mean, I made it to the top on that side with the mouse. So that's all the taller it's going to be, really.
Gosh, that'll be a cute flat fold.
It will
Yeah.
be cute. I just need to buckle down and get it done. You know, it's hard to stitch 1/1 on 40 count. Your stitches slip a lot. So you have to be really careful kind of about how you stitch and how you lay your stitches and like the direction that you go.
Does that mean your stitches slip?
So like if you are stitching over 1, or, you know, like with a smaller count or a higher count linen, I just feel like if you pull too tight, your
They
stitch
disappear.
it like slip.
Oh,
Your stitches disappear. There's not that fabric in between to hold your stitches in place.
Yeah, because you're not like going over a thread. You're like just making, it's hard to explain, but you're not you don't have that anchor of that middle stitch on linen, like that middle thread to kind of hold the stitch in place. So it does slip a little bit, but I just think it's so freaking cute. I can't stop looking at how like tiny it is.
So tiny.
It's amazing. But that's all I had. That's all I've been working on. So let's get into giveaways, shall we? We had a couple giveaways last week. Let me grab them. And then we have a couple more for this week. The first one that we had was the Yellow Submarine by Blackbird Designs. And this one is going to Mickey Johnson 8940. So congratulations. The next one we had was the Love Pattern by Liz Matthews. And this one is going to Vicky Benyo. Vicky Benyo. And these were all graciously donated to us by our good friend Lori. We've talked about that before, but thank you again, Lori. We love you. And then the Farm Fresh Eggs pattern from Misty from Luminous Fiber Arts. This one is going to the Inland Sea Stitcher. So congratulations, everybody.
Yay.
Email us your physical mailing address and we'll get those out to you. And then this week, we have a couple more giveaways. And we're going to do 2 giveaways, but you get 2 patterns with each giveaway. The first one is an Ink Circles little bundle. So there's 2 Ink Circles patterns. They're so pretty.
They're always good.
Snowdrops, and this one's called Entwined, but they're both different, but both very pretty. And so for this one, say,
Ink.
Love it. Ink. And then, not that we're getting into the Christmas spirit whatsoever, but some of you may be. Some of you may be Christmas stitchers all year round. I don't know. But we have the Silver Creek samplers. I love these ones. It's called My Christmas List. Look how fun that would be to stitch. It's huge. It's ginormous, but it's awesome. And then we have the Nativity Berry by Erica Michaels. And it even comes with a piece of fabric.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's a nice one. So for this one, say Christmas, right? Not that we're getting into Christmas yet, but
I'm definitely not there yet.
never too early to start on Christmas stitching too.
Oh, isn't that the truth? Because it sneaks up on you, man.
I know. Probably in another like month and a half, I'll be ready for Christmas stitching. So I feel like I haven't even done my like Halloween stitching yet. So, but anyway, say ink, say Christmas, don't say giveaway, don't say win. Please make sure you're over 18. It's open to international viewers as well. And good luck. You just have to put those two words into your comment down below, and then we'll pick a winner for next time. So does anyone have anything else for the good of the group? Dates?
So just please don't forget on Friday, if you're interested in getting a Christmas one that does light up. If you want to get on top of that Christmas stitching,
now's the time
to do it. Or if you like my little squirrel guy.
Oh, yes.
Ready to purchase. I really only have like a few of these left, so hurry if you want that.
Yes. So that'll be on Friday. So you'll be seeing this on Thursday. the 14th, so tomorrow, by the time you see this video, go to Cat on Creations and Erin's individual Instagram page, Steel City Stitcher's Instagram page, and Jodi and I will also post it in our stories, so you will get inundated.
They're amazing friends. Thank you so much.
We love you. We're so excited about this, and yeah, we hope you sell out. So get your hands on those.
So does my husband.
What's that?
I said, so does my husband. He wants it out.
He's like, get these boxes out of here.
There's a lot going on in the craft room these days.
A lot of craft. My craft room is slowly starting to fill up with retreat stuff. So it'll slowly start like growing in on me here pretty soon. But it's going to be hard to sit here and look at this stuff until April. But
I can't
I'll
wait.
survive. I'll survive.
It'll
fun.
go fast.
Mm.
Go fast.
It does.
always does.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We love you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you in a couple of weeks. Bye.